What was that? What was that noise?
Just the pop.
Do it again. How do you do it? It's pretty good. CliffBeats no script off the rip, but the one and only
Here go, Karen.
with all the hidden talents. We are checking out the Rolling Stones. I can't get no satisfaction. Do us a favor. Go like, go subscribe. Please show love to the Rolling Stones. And again, I always say this. I reiterate it. Make sure you're still subscribed to your favorite artist because YouTube is notorious for unsubscribing people. I think it's just their system is a little wonky. You ready to rock?
Always ready to roll.
Now, be completely honest, Karen knows a part of this chorus. She said it a second ago, and I
literally just said, I can't get no
that's it. I can't get no.
satisfaction.
So you know
That's
this song?
about it.
Okay. Well, I don't know this song, to be completely honest with you, so we're going to find out right now. Go like, go subscribe to the Rolling Stones. We got a few other ones coming too, but we'll talk more at the end. Oh, stick around for the end. We do a deep dive so we can learn more about the song, and we guess the release date as well. Here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I like that breakdown a little bit too about this useless information that we all seem to continuously get from our radios and stuff like that, or even the news
media.
too. Yeah, it's always negative. Sorry. Oh, that was clever. Going. It's a radio hit. He said, because I'm on a losing streak. He's been shooting a shot. It's not working out.
He was or the girl was. Come back next week. Oh, he's on a losing streak.
He's on a losing streak, so he's trying to score.
He can't get no.
He can't get no satisfaction. I like the lyrics. They're clever. That's it? Ah. So
That felt different. The Rolling Stones.
so from everything that we've heard so far, this might be the most mass appealing song that I've heard from them.
I agree.
Like this sounds like something that was made strictly for the radio.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Or at the very least, definitely was a massive hit on the radio, even if it wasn't constructed for that purpose. But
Nah, it was structured for that
yeah, I
purpose.
mean, I love when they get into the lyrical side when they're just, I mean, obviously the music is still incredible because you keep this beat that goes on that's kind of like marching this entire time, even though you can't get no satisfaction. It's like moving on to the next thing and trying to find it. But it's still, it's just the lyrics are the focus. And I love the delivery. Satisfaction.
Yeah,
It's so,
he Mick Jagger, that's his name, right?
yeah,
Mick
it's
Jagger
very
starts getting, he
interesting.
got real soft. That's about to say it's the most soft spoken I've heard him, and then also that repetitive chorus just gets stuck in your head. Then he kind of just switches some of the words around a little
Hmm.
bit, but still keeps the same cadences throughout the entire song. And also, I like the one about the guy who smokes. They tell me how
How
white
wet my shirt can be.
how white my shirt can be, but then it's not as cool as him. Cool as me if I don't smoke the same cigarettes. Yeah, it just made me think of that time period.
Hmm.
Oh, it says 1965. Damn, we're gonna do the guess the day it released, but we already figured that out. All right, so what'd you think of the song though? Did you like it?
I did. I very liked it.
It's
Very
very,
much liked
I
it.
very liked it. It's very catchy. It gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have a favorite song from them so far, but we've only done like 5 or 6. I think so far, I think Painted Black is one of my favorites. I don't know why. I also like Gimme Shelter.
Gimme Shelter is my absolute favorite.
But this was really good too. I want to do a deep dive into it. So let's see if we can learn a little bit more about it.
That song is just so good.
Okay, so we'll check out the release date. I think we just seen it, but just double check.
Yeah. Okay.
1965, yeah.
All right. All right. All right.
So, meaning of the song goes to show you, even them touring and doing all this can't get no satisfaction, always in the move, signing this, doing that, not getting a break to do anything you like. All right, so the phrase "I can't get no satisfaction" means a person. Yeah, I know that, dude. What are you talking? I'm talking about the song. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I suck sometimes. Okay, the song "I Can't Get No Satisfaction" by the Rolling Stones is a powerful anthem about alienation, consumerism, and sexual frustration. Released in 1965, it captured the deep restlessness and rebellion of youth culture against the rigid status quo of the mid 1960s. Core themes and social commentary, consumerism and advertising. Mick Jagger described the track as his view of the world and a direct critique of the advertising syndrome and the endless commercial barrages. In the song, radio and television announcers peddled useless information and tried to dictate consumer choices, leaving the narrator cold and annoyed, which is still happening to this day. This is why most people just go on social media these days because they can go, your algorithm's going to feed you whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? So you could just sit there and watch whatever it is that you like instead of watching some nonsense and someone spew some stuff to you. Alienation and disillusionment. The repeated cry of not finding fulfillment reflects a generalized boredom and resentment toward modern life. Jagger noted that the song encapsulated a feeling of sexual kind of alienation and general angst that resonated with millions of teenagers experience the same disconnect from adult society. Ooh, that's a very clever way of putting the song together too,
Mm-hmm.
because you're at that age of almost being 18, being an adult, but you're not being treated that way, even though you're right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and think about 1965. I'm sure Well, that was Summer of Love too, so I don't know. Sex might have been looked at a little bit different. I'd have to be there. Comment down below. Rebellion against authority. Lines touching on romantic rejections and societal pressure were viewed at the time as a bold attack on conventional morality. Because of its raw, suggestive tone, the track was initially restricted or censored by certain radio programmers, which only amplified its rebellious appeal. Really?
That makes sense. I mean, it was the 65. I was definitely like, Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of the time where the world started to kind of open up and people were like, oh, there are more things that I can do than to just immediately go into like get married, you know? So people started to wanting to explore life. And I think the biggest one is just like the casual sex thing, you know. That was, I think, huge at this time, it seems.
Yeah, but we are again the summer of love of 1969 was
Exactly.
right around
So
the corner too.
that's what I'm saying. So there's this disconnect between people who like just kind of want to live freely and then the whole thing of like, well, you're not moral or it's not conventional, it's not traditional.
Yeah, the
So
American
yeah,
dream,
right. So
Christianity.
where do
Yeah.
you fit in? Like, you know, they're definitely encapsulating this like there's no room for me yet.
I like that. I like the dynamic. Also, it
Hmm.
says Keith Richards wrote this famous guitar riff in his sleep. In his sleep.
What?
Yeah.
You just wake up like
There's been a lot of artists that have done that though.
that's
They've come up
interesting.
with
That's really
these
cool.
songs in their sleep. Yeah. So let's see about So chart success. I want to know about that because I'm guessing this was a huge radio hit. But I mean, if it was being blackballed, that's another problem. But I want to see how well it did. I Can't Get No Satisfaction was the monumental breakthrough that propelled the Rolling Stones to global superstardom, achieving a massive success on major charts worldwide. So this was like their big breakout hit,
Wow.
apparently. And it was released in the summer of 1965. It served as the band's very first number one single in the United States and established them as commercial rivals to the Beatles. You know, it's kind of funny. I didn't want to say it as like an insult, but I was going to say there were some similarities in the Beatles and the song. I kind of just felt like the tempos were kind of reminiscent of some songs I've heard from the Beatles.
I can see that, but I
Some
think that
relevance, like some.
so far from what we've seen from like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones are just a little edgier. There's like a little like rigid darkness to them.
There is, but there's also been some dark songs from the Beatles too. They get very the Helter Skelter. Like there was some
100%.
bluesy, your blues.
But it feels more so like we're showing that we can range and explore everything,
Hmm.
whereas like the Rolling Stones are like, nah, we're just gritty. You know, this is
Yeah,
just
I can see that.
a
Yeah.
little rough around the edges and we're cool with it, you
Oh
know?
yeah. By no means am I saying they're the same. I'm just saying this was the first time I heard the Rolling Stones sound somewhat similar to a radio
That
hit
commercial appeal.
from the Beatles. It just reminded you there was some common things that I was picking up on. So, album chart boost anchored by success of the single their parent album Out of Our Heads flew to number 1 on the Billboard 200 on August 21st, 1965, marking the band's first chart topping album in America.
Nice.
Wow. So just 8 weeks of its U.S. release, the single was certified a gold record by the RIAA and for shipping over 1 million copies across the country. Damn. It was voted number 1 on Top 100 Greatest Rock Songs 2000s, number 13 on Billboard All Time Greatest of All Time Songs of the Summer,
Interesting.
inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 1998, and chosen for the United States National Recording Registry by the Library of Congress in 2006.
What?
It just shows you
That's
like
cool.
it shows you like how times changed. Like, so when it first released, it's too much. It gets a little banned, blackballed, but then as time goes on, it grows on people, and it's recognized for the greatness that it obtains.
Yes. It also seems like just a transitional, it captures a transition in the, you know, American lifestyle in
Mhm.
that time frame. So it obviously is a staple.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I can see hearing it. Like I said, this has been one of the most commercial songs I've heard from the Rolling Stones so far, and it makes sense why this popped through. But I also, again, even with its commercial success, you do hear the Rolling Stones kind of calling out everything around them. You
Yeah.
know, from everything from the rock life to what they're seeing on TV, the stupid propaganda. They're calling this stuff out, which I think is going to be appealing to a listener as well.
Yeah. It is interesting though that I know the song probably from like a commercial,
Probably.
you know? So it
Yeah.
is really interesting that although it's commenting on consumerism and advertising,
A
it is
consumer.
used
Yeah.
for those reasons. And
They,
that's how you know the song, come to recognize it. So it's really interesting.
I've never heard it, but it was still very good. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what is next from the Rolling Stones or any band from that for that matter. And what does this song mean to you? Where were you at the first time that you heard it? We love it when you guys share your experiences with songs too. Like say I always say this, like, you know, you were going to a party, this came on for the first time in 1965. It was the middle of the summer, and you heard it and you were like, what is this? And you were just jamming out. Next thing you know, you went out and bought the album. We love reading those stories, or, you know, just taking us back in time with you to experience what you experienced, since we're about 60 years late. So, but we're here enjoying it with you guys, and thank you so much for rocking out with us. It means the world. We would not have a channel without you or amazing artists like the Rolling Stones. So thank you so much for everything. Is there anything else you want to add, darling?
I don't think so.
All right, we love you guys. Please stay safe. You will see a suggestion pop up right here. We hope you guys enjoy. Let us know what is next. Comment down below. We always look in the comment sections for the next song, so we are waiting for your request. It's on to the next one. Ready to rock?
Ready to roll.
All right, we will catch you guys on the next one. Oh, Dance Queen is sending us out. We will see you very soon.
It was stuck in my head.
I can't get no. It sounded like almost in mono, or if it was like recorded
I have no
older.
idea. It was just so, yeah.
Yeah, it was good though, but it sounded like almost like the original recording. Anyways, we love you guys.